welcome. I'm so happy that you're here and that you stumbled upon my page and you're kind of curious a little bit about what I do and most importantly, what we do here as a team here at Healthy Soul Coaching Group. So really we specialize in helping women who work demanding careers, who have a very busy, demanding lifestyle, finally master their fat loss. So often I have seen so many professional women just get lost in the one size fits all advice that really just leads to restriction, that leads to metabolic slowdown, that leads to hormonal imbalances, and ultimately that leads to burnout and just a sense of unfulfillment and unhappiness and a lack of confidence. It affects more than just their physical health, but also their mental and emotional well-being, which is why we care so deeply about helping these women who are so overwhelmed, who are so stressed, and who just are tired of feeling tired, really just be able to balance their careers and to find alignment in their life through, health is our foundation, and to be able to really align the mind, body, and soul, just feel at peace and be able to master their physical health, their fat loss, while also feeling great doing it. So I'm very passionate about it. Our whole team is super passionate about it. So continue watching the rest of this video to kind of learn a little bit more about what we do. But really, kind of already touched on this in my little blurb at the start, but we aim to set the standard for health and wellness mentorship with high-performing women, with these high-achieving women, and ultimately, our mission is to guide these women to healthier, happier lives through holistic, self-loving transformations, meaning that we don't just want to, yes, we specialize in weight loss, of course, and it's important to feel good in your skin, but also we want to dive deeper into that so that this lasts. It's something that you feel great doing. It's a part of your lifestyle. It's something that you can see yourself doing for the rest of your life, and ultimately leveling you up to that highest level version of yourself so that you can thrive in your career, thrive in your personal life, have, confidence that is just never ending. And so we really focus on empowerment and teaching and mentoring you so that you have the deep support, through the relationship building that we do here to make this last forever. We want to make sure that this is sustainable, that this is aligned for you. So every woman that we work with has a completely unique and different approach to how they, approach their health and wellness. We really focus on hormone health, on metabolic health, because that is really crucial in overall feeling great and getting your physical bodies and internal systems working the way that we need to. So we don't believe in punishment workouts. We don't believe in restrictive diets. That's only going to wreck your mental and emotional health, and then also wreck your physical health, wreck your metabolism. We don't believe in hustle culture rooted in self-hate. It is one thing to love your career and to be great at your career and to love working, and I think that that's great. And as a professional woman myself, like I love what I do, but it's another thing to be stuck in that trap and just burning yourself out in the process, which ultimately leads to unfulfillment, leads to a lack of satisfaction in your life. So we really focus on, again, health as your foundation, nourishing your body, and be able to incorporate this in your demanding career. We do spend a lot of time in our work with our families. So really being intentional about the workouts that we do, smart and efficient, that actually fits into your life so you can see yourself, again, doing this forever. Like that's the ultimate goal, to get you lean forever. So at Healthy Soul Coaching Group, we don't just coach you, we lead you, we serve you, we love you, we want to walk this journey with you. So within all of our coaches here, all of our staff, all of our team, we really approach every individual with servant leadership. We give our all to every woman who joins, every woman in the community, because we want to serve you. We want to give you everything and more. We are faithfully dedicated to you and to your goals. So when you work with us, your goals become our mission. We are going to be dedicated to making sure that you look great and you feel great and you are ultimately aligned in your health and fitness journey while also balancing your demanding career. And we do this with a heart-centered approach. We have, your best interest in mind. You're not just another client. You're not just another number. You are part of our family now. Like we dive deep with you and we want to have a true, deep, meaningful relationship so that, you can actually get everything and more from this mentorship, really learn. And, we want to touch your hearts. We don't just, again, want to, only help you with weight loss. We want to leave a lasting imprint on your heart. So chances are, if you have stumbled across my page and clicked on this video, you might be in a little bit of a rut with your health and fitness, and you might be second guessing, like, am I broken? You're not broken. Your body's not broken. What you've been doing, even if you've been stuck for years, decades, you're not broken. There is a way to, really fix this, to really get out of this and to find health and wellness that does last and that is right for you. Chances are you're probably just burnt out. You're running on caffeine. Maybe you're skipping meals. Maybe you're under eating. Maybe you're emotional eating. And you just kind of feel like this is a part of life. This is what your definition of balance is. Or maybe you are trying to eat clean. You do eat healthy most of the time, but yet you're still gaining weight and you're feeling bloated. You're feeling inflamed. Maybe you're running on the treadmill. You're doing all the right things, but yet it just seems to have the opposite effect. You're struggling with low energy, fatigue, low libido. Therefore, all of that creates that low motivation, but then you also have high pressure to perform. You have a lot on your plate, and so this is kind of overwhelming, and so you're dealing with all this. It feels hard to maintain everything. Maybe you're overtraining and you're doing only cardio because it's all that you've ever known and been told to do to lose weight and to lose fat. Maybe you feel great at work, and that is where you get your self-worth, and that's why you love work so much, because you're great at it, you're accomplishing things, but deep inside, you're still feeling a little insecure in your body, or you don't know anything and how to be confident without work and without that being your outlet. Maybe you're stuck in the all or nothing loop, in the all or nothing cycle that just is never lasting long term. And you're just tired of guessing what's actually going on in your body because you've been doing this for so long. You've been feeling this way for so long, and you have no idea how to actually get results. It feels like you're broken, but you're not. You just are tired of being tired. So the issue with a lot of other programs or approaches out there is that most of the time they focus on either quick fixes or they focus on surface level fixes. They never really focus on you as a whole, taking a holistic approach. It's just about nutrition. It's just about fitness. It's just about eat less, move more, the generic workouts that don't actually consider, okay, what are you like? What is your lifestyle like? What is your career like? Your stress levels, your family life, your relationships, your unique hormones, your bio-individuality. What is that like? And if you don't take that into account, it's not ever going to really last. It might work in the short term, but it's not going to dive deep enough to really build a foundation for you uniquely in your life to where it is turning into a lifestyle fix. It's just always going to be something that you maybe do for a couple months or a couple weeks and you fall off, and it's really hard to, get consistent again when life does get busy or when things pick up. And again, it's so surface level and just focused on, numbers and burning more calories and eating less food that it just ignores what your body actually needs to thrive, because it's not just about the physical body and the number on the scale. More importantly, it's about how you feel in your body, how your body responds when you feel great, physically, but also mentally and emotionally. That's when things really start to align and your body and the results really start to follow. And it follows very effortlessly because it's just how you live. It's just how you feel. And that's what's going to create consistent, lasting change. A lot of these approaches, again, are so surface level, only looking at results, not focused on how you're actually feeling, which is, in my opinion, the only way to really get you those real results. It doesn't go beyond anything other than macros. So what happens when you are traveling, you're going on a trip, you're, having dinner with your clients, you're going to office parties, all the things that are in the real world. What are you going to do with that? It doesn't offer any type of mentorship and teaching about how to actually understand what your body needs and why. And so because of these approaches and how they're just so surface level, quick fixes, not deep, not, real lasting, that's why so many women stay stuck and they do a program and it works for the time being and then they fall off. Did it actually work? If it didn't actually work, if it didn't actually stick with you long term, and they're only given part of the solution, treated like a number, only looking at the data, not another soul and another individual to be seen, to be guided, and to be truly supported and heard. Our system here at Healthy Soul Coaching Group works because we don't just focus on weight loss. I've said it a million times in this video alone. We focus on how you feel and how your body actually works. So balancing your hormones, igniting your metabolism, and working with your body so that we can feel good. When we feel good, weight loss just happens effortlessly. So more specifically, we focus on regulating cortisol and your body's stress response, because especially with high-performing, career-driven women, it's so common for our cortisol levels to be, through the roof, or to be stressed and burnt out for so long that we're actually, in adrenal fatigue, and we're actually very low cortisol. And so ultimately, we need your body to feel safe enough and not in survival mode, not in, this stress mode, so that it can start to work properly and therefore release fat. We really focus on restoring your metabolic function, especially after years of maybe following these traditional advice, or not understanding what your body actually needs to thrive, or under eating, overtraining, just all of this burnout. We have to focus on getting your metabolism to work properly so that you can actually burn more calories efficiently and therefore lose more fat in a way that feels more effortless. So we do this by really fueling your body with food. We focus on giving your body more, not less, giving your body more and not restricting it or depriving it, so that you can actually build lean muscle and have that energy and get that energy back. When you have that energy, things at work become easier. Your productivity becomes easier. You're actually able to have your energy back after work to then spend with your kids, to spend doing the things that you love to do, instead of feeling like, maybe on the weekends you're rotting away because you're just so exhausted from the week. So we really focus on getting that energy back so you can do more of the things that you do love and look great doing it too. You got that leaner physique that you're wanting. We make sure that we focus and address gut health issues, and any inflammation that is stalling your progress, or, that's causing bloating, that's causing, cravings and even more fatigue. And of course, we make sure that everything that we do is structured to fit your demanding lifestyle. It's not going to be this approach that just adds more to your to-do list. We want to make sure that this fits seamlessly into your life, and we have your demanding career in mind. So if you're thinking, well, I don't have enough time for this, how am I going to fit this in? It's not about that. It's about how can we be smart with the time that you do have, and actually, address the priority issue here. If you feel like you don't have enough time, but yet you're spending all this time on other things, maybe it's not a time issue. Maybe it's just a priority issue, because we don't need hours out of your week. We need 20 minutes to be smart, to be intentional, and to make sure that this fits your life. And then we can compound and build momentum off of that. We also really focus kind of along that line that I was just talking about breaking these limiting beliefs, addressing a priority issue, really making sure that, your beliefs are set up for your success, because your beliefs, your mindset, especially in the long term, shapes your outcome. It shapes your success. It shapes your happiness and your fulfillment in life. And doing so, with all of this, we really lead with grace. We are never going to pressure you to do more, make you feel humiliated or bad about maybe missing a workout. We get it. We still miss workouts here and there. We want to make sure that you feel loved, you feel like there is always that grace and that understanding. And we really focus on strategy, on, just reflecting what's working, what's not working. How can we make this better for you? How can we make this more unique for you? And really giving you that high touch accountability and mentorship, so that you never are alone in this process and you always feel supported. And because of that, you are going to be guaranteed to see results and set up for success for the rest of your life. So my little 5-minute video is turning into like a 15-minute video, but I'm just so passionate about this. But I'll quickly try and wrap it up here. This is what our 4-phase journey that transforms busy women into their healthiest, happiest selves look like. So this is what we call the Lean Forever journey. We have 4 phases here. The recharge phase, which is really our focus here, is to build a foundation for you individually. So really undo metabolic and hormonal damage and learn and guide you on understanding what your body truly does need to lose the first 10 to 20 pounds, and to really feel great, to get that energy back, to, really kind of focus on how can I actually do this? Is this possible for me? And it is. We just have to really undo that damage first, and build that foundation. Then once we have that foundation built, that's when we can really, make some progress, build some momentum, and turn this into a forever thing, a lifestyle thing. So then we focus on revival, which is reviving just some of the habits or routines that you have currently built and making them better. Focusing on routines that are going to really improve the quality of your life and that are going to supercharge your energy and really get you even closer to that leanest, healthiest, happiest version of yourself. And once we can revive where you're currently at, we've built the foundation, we revive, then we can really get to my favorite phase, which is the elevate phase. This is where everything really comes to light. You're going to reach your peak and ideal body composition and confidence. So lowered body fat percentage, increased muscle, total body strength, just feeling like, wow, I've really done it. I've really accomplished everything that I set out to accomplish, and I feel great doing it. And it feels so simple. It doesn't feel like, so restrictive, so terrible like it used to in the past. Once we can get you to the peak, we have to make sure that we don't stop there. Otherwise, we're going to fall off, and that we can really teach you how to maintain your result forever. And that's when we get to the freedom phase, so that you have all the knowledge, all the skills, everything that you need to become lean forever. And our goal here at Healthy Soul Coaching Group is for this to be the last investment you'd ever have to make, the last coach you'd ever need, the last mentor you ever need, because you put in the time and, we really poured everything into you to make sure that this is the one that lasts and that you can truly become lean forever. So a little bit about this, how it's broken up. We have our Metabolic Ignition System, which is the first 3 months where we really focus on that foundation. And then we move you into the Lean Forever method if we do feel like you are a good fit, which is where we can truly get you through the Lean Forever journey. So essentially, if you've made it this far, I just want you to know that you don't need another diet. You don't need another restrictive, quick fix approach. That's only going to, add fuel to the fire. That's only going to prolong your results and prolong just, making yourself a priority, feeling great in your body. What you need is a team and a support system of women that actually do care for you, that care about your well-being, and that care about getting you to success. And not even just about, again, the weight loss, but about how are you doing? Are you the healthiest, happiest version of yourself and for the people around you, so that you can thrive in your career, but you can also be the best mom, the best partner, the best friend that you can be for those people in your life. So we want to make sure that Healthy Soul Coaching Group does that for you, and that this is the last program that you'd ever need. So if you're even slightly interested about learning a little bit more about our Metabolic Ignition System, what it could look like for you to really paint that picture for you, I challenge you to apply for our free metabolic strategy coaching call. There are no strings attached here. We want what's best for you. We just want to love and to serve you. And if that just means giving you some next steps and some pointers, or at the very least on that call, kind of diving into those limiting beliefs and really diving deep, that's what I love doing, then that's great. If I can even just challenge you on that and help you to understand on a deeper level why it's important for you, whether we're a great fit or not, totally fine with me. So if you even just want a little bit of direction, a little bit of help, no strings attached, no pressure here, but definitely apply for our free metabolic strategy coaching call, and I hope to talk with you soon.